Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another phenomenal episode with the DDP. I'm your gracious co-host, Sharnita, or just simply Nita. And to my left, we have
Peaches with no cream, but I got all the time.
to the right.
Hey, I'm Renee.
What's up? It's your girl, Oh So Me.
Okay. We're gonna say a quick prayer and then we're gonna just hop right on into it, y'all. You know how we do. Okay. Bow your heads gracefully, ladies. Dear God, we humbly come to you, thanking you for traveling grace to and from our destinations, and we ask that you bless this union of 5 women, 5 voices, 3 mics, and 1 space. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right,
5 women, 4.
Yeah, but she's here in totality. She's here in spirit. Dr. B, Dr. Love.
Yeah, we represent Dr. Love here, but hey,
spirit.
Yeah, so she's doing it in totality.
Absolutely. Okay, but without further ado, Peaches, calm down.
Okay. I'm not even gonna talk that much tonight.
Peaches, without further
Peaches, where your cup at, Peaches? I got a little something for
I
you.
don't have one.
Oh, no cup.
Yes, no cup. Forget y'all. I don't appreciate it. Nobody brought me anything. It's okay. I probably need to just,
What you got on your hater blockers?
Yes, I do.
So you good, Peaches.
Okay.
Miss Peaches.
Yes.
Okay. So tonight's topic is called "Can you be friends with your ex?"
Can you?
Well, I just got one thing to say to that. All my exes live in Texas. No, but seriously, for me, and I'm gonna go down the line with the ladies, but for me, it would have to be a yeah. I mean, I'm friends. But you gotta understand, I've been having the same number for 20 plus years. So it hasn't changed. So I mean, they call every now and again, hey, just checking in on you, how you doing? I'm like, I'm blessed. How you doing? How the family, how the kids, how the wife, we go through all that. Nothing more, nothing less. But that's just for me. So I'm a who wanna kick it off? I mean, do you believe? Are you friends with your ex? And I ain't gonna say do you believe.
Why you didn't go that way first? Why you always starting over here?
Because Peaches, you VIP, Peaches.
Me.
So Peaches, y'all, you know what? Peaches not feeling well tonight. We gonna go to the right.
Also, you know what? I'm gonna make sure that she gets a little something.
Yeah,
okay? Because we need to set it all right, y'all. It ain't right if Peaches ain't in her element.
I'm in my element. I'm just gonna hear what everybody else gotta say. Calling in and everything. 832-560-2885. Yeah, They're not gonna give me
whoever calls in, just be careful because you never know. You might run into Peaches and be like,
I'm just saying. You can. I do believe you can.
No, your chance.
Okay, well, whatever.
I believe you can. I'm team. Yes, you can. I think it comes with levels of respect, but
of course, yeah.
Sure. I'm team yes.
Okay. Well, I already know what team she on, but I'm gonna let her speak for herself.
Why y'all trying to do me?
Yeah. But I believe you can be friendly, but not necessarily friends.
Wait,
friendly. So what I say, because y'all think it's like, oh, let's check. They checking in on me. I'm checking in on. I ain't checking in on them. Okay. And I don't want them checking in on me.
Right, but you said you can be friendly.
Friendly. So there's no issues.
Cordial?
Like cordial. Okay. There's no issues. We're gonna be around each other. We can have a little small talk or whatever. But it's not a situation where I'm calling and checking in on
you. You're going out your way.
Yeah, not
okay.
that.
Okay.
What am I saying? Happy Father's Day.
On social media.
But not personally through
but
a
not
text
personally
phone,
through a text.
No. Like getting them on happy birthdays.
They're not my fathers. So their children
what about happy birthdays?
On social media.
On social media only, Peaches.
So wait, So is it like on their wall or is it in their inbox?
No, on their wall.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
I say friend me.
If the mama die,
What mama?
If their mama
mama.
died,
If their mother passes, I'm gonna be there because especially if I had a relationship with their, with their mother, and even if I still have friendships with the siblings of my exes.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, I don't consider them my friends. Where I'm picking up the phone saying, "Hey, how you doing?" Or,
So
None
I'm
of
gonna give
that.
you a scenario. So for instance, one of your exes who's an associate of yours happens to, I don't know, be in a situation and they need you. I don't know.
they don't need me. What they need me for?
I mean, if that's a person in your past, right? And I don't know, it could be hell, I don't know. Let me think of a good one. They on the side of the road and you see you coming down, you see them, you literally see them and they got a flat tire.
I'll stop and help.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll stop and help.
Okay.
But in certain situations, but you saying that they need me.
Well, they needed you.
Okay, in that situation, I would stop and help.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you good? You need me to call AAA, whatever. And if they don't have it, I would even use mine.
See?
But I'm just saying, we're not friends on a level of where we're in contact.
Okay.
And I'm calling, checking on them. I don't want them calling, checking on me. Their kids can do that.
Well, we're not just talking about baby dads. We just talking about exes.
I don't have that many other exes.
Okay.
So.
Well, I'm friends with all my exes.
So Renee don't play no games with these itches.
Yeah, I'm friends with all my exes too.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
so it's safe to say we all are friends with our exes except for
Friendly.
Renee's
Renee's
friendly.
friendly.
Yeah.
She's friendly.
Because my definition of friends is different.
Well,
Because I'm calling my friends. I'm texting my friends. I'm
so
checking
what
in on my friends.
if God laid it on your heart because you hadn't heard from this person? He laid it on your heart, and all of a sudden, would you not call him or her? I mean him. Sorry, him.
Call him for what? Well,
If God laid it on your heart and be like, man, I ain't talking. Why is he so heavy on my mind? Would you not pick up the phone and call, or even inbox him on Facebook or on his wall and be like, hey, you good?
I might tell one of my kids to do it. Say,
Okay.
hey, check on your dad. See how you doing.
Okay. Fair
okay.
enough.
So Angela says, I'm friends with my ex-husband. We have 3 grown children and 3 grandchildren. He is remarried and I'm remarried. People are like, then why didn't y'all stay together? Because we are better friends than married.
That's true.
And sometimes that situation happens.
That is very true. I
That's
concur. I concur.
So in that situation, you can be friends with your ex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, more so, and it could be strictly platonic.
Right.
You know, at that point, you know,
Well, you're a friend. I hope it's
I
we say booty buddy.
But
we
I
say
said, even though
friend.
y'all had that romantic side of the relationship, you know, you.
Oh yeah, because I truly feel like when you get past somebody, your feelings are gone for that person.
Exactly.
Like there's no jealousy there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't care.
One way or another. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you should be, but you know.
Hey, comedian, see no evil. How you doing?
So, but what about what if you're an ex with somebody, or they're your ex? They've moved on, but their ex is constantly texting, calling, doing all of this and interfering in y'all relationship, but those 2 people are not actually friends because there's been turmoil and there's been issues with. They're constantly,
As soon as we get
Hey, Carly, you on the line with the DDP. What's going on?
Hello, ladies. Hello. So I was the one that made the comment about the being friends with the ex-husband. We're both remarried. Now, I will say this. His current wife does not agree with our relationship. She does not agree that we should be friends. She thinks in her mind that, once the relationship ends, that's it. No more communication, no more nothing. Like, we should have zero
communication.
Nothing. Yeah, zero, nothing. No communication, no, hey, how are you doing? Or, talk about the kids, nothing. She does not agree with it.
So basically, if y'all see each other in public, you gotta act like you don't know each other.
He does. I don't. I don't care.
I'm saying,
Hey, honey, how you doing?
I'm saying, as far as she concerned, that's how she would have it. Y'all see each other in public, y'all act like total strangers, not say anything.
Yeah, no, I don't. He sometimes he acts funny whenever, because of course he has to live with her, right? So he has to go home to her. Me, I go make myself known, and then I leave.
And so how does your husband satisfy her insecurity?
Yeah, I agree. How does your husband?
Yeah.
How does your husband feel about how you feel about the relationship, like the friendship situation?
So I will say this: initially, he was like, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, and I completely I understood. But when we initially got together, I did explain to him, like, hey, just letting you know that when you come into my world, I was like, I come with children already, right? And an ex-husband, and you have choices. And I was completely honest with them. I was like, right now we hanging out, we having fun. I mean, we just kicking it. But at some point, I've reached a point, an age where I'm like, I'm not gonna be beating up females in the parking lot or having arguments with other females, somewhere because you with so and so, but yet you're telling me you and me. We're not doing that. So your option is we're friends. You walk away. I will go find whatever I'm looking for. You go find what you're looking for, and we just call it a day. And and I think with that conversation, what I'm saying, it led into other conversations, and then from there he was like, okay, yeah, I want to stay. So with him saying that he wanted to stay, I also explained to him that, at the time that me and him were together, of course, me and my ex were still kind of in a rocky situation. He wasn't happy that I was leaving, but I mean, it was what it was. It wasn't going to change. My mind wasn't going to change. So of course, initially he would do stuff to irritate my current husband. So initially they weren't on great terms or anything like that. But I think over time he's realized that, what I'm saying, like he's a part of my life. He's a part of my kids. So if he loves me and he loves my kids, he's unfortunately going to have to be a part of that world too. Now, are they best friends? Absolutely not. But I mean, whenever they see each other, they're very cordial. Hello, how are you doing? Whenever certain things happen, like, recently my husband's mom passed away. He called him and gave him his condolences and let him know, like, hey, if there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Like, I don't mind, doing whatever needs to be done, and he was like, oh, thank you so much, but I mean, now there's a line of respect there, which I appreciate because it just makes my life easier. Now, her, on the other hand, no.
It's just, I think our maturity as well that go along with that, you know what I'm saying? Because I know I can be petty. If I know that I got you pressed because, you and my ex, don't let me, I apply the pressure. I know it sounds petty, but if I know I got you disturbed because, whatever, I'm gonna be fine when I come into place, honey. That hair gonna be done, that makeup gonna be popped. Make sure I wear that low cut.
Girl, let me tell you, one time, I think she had some family over to his house, right? Well, it's their house, right? So she had some family over to their house. Now, mind you, the house that they live in currently right now, it's a rental. I was the one that helped him get into that rental because at the time, they were like, oh, you have to make 3 times, your rent, whatever. And so, both of our incomes combined, mine and his, covered that amount. So he was like, hey, can you help me? And I said, yeah, not a problem. Wherever you need to get into, like I said, I'll help you, you help me. So technically speaking, when he signed the lease, my name is on that lease, on the original lease. So, like I said, I went over there, and they were having some kind of get together with some of her family. And I walked literally to the middle of the living room. Like I said, I already know how she feels about me. So I walked to the middle of the living room, gave him a big old hug. It was like, oh my God. I was like, I haven't seen you in such a long time. How are you doing? And he's just looking at me like, oh, I hate you.
So y'all add fuel to the fire. You know what I mean?
Well, don't act insecure and impressed. Get your whole life together. That's what you got.
But it's like I tell him, you know, it's like she's done things too. She's not innocent, because she actually reached out to my current husband from a different Facebook, talking about, oh, you know, your wife is trying to get with my husband. I already had him, ma'am. There's nothing about me trying to get with him. I already had him. Trust me, if I left for a reason.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what securities do.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right, honey. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story. Thank you for calling in. We appreciate
Absolutely. Yes, I'll be listening in.
it. Make sure you tune in every Thursday.
Yes,
Make sure to like, subscribe, and share.
ma'am. I already shared, so you're good to go.
Thank you,
Thank
man.
you.
Appreciate you having me.
Uh-huh. You too. Bye.
All right. All righty. So,
in those instances, like with
okay,
the
back to
question
what
I posed,
yeah, back to pose it again.
do you
Come
set
back.
boundaries?
No,
Because-
pose your question.
Okay,
Answer
so
it.
if you have an ex that is constantly interfering or constantly reaching out to that person and texting, maybe calling, happy birthday this or happy Thanksgiving, miracle, whatever they're doing, but that person was an issue, and there was problems with that ex and your current person, your current wife, your current girlfriend.
Yeah.
Then what do you do?
Well, is it an ex-boyfriend or is it an ex-husband or
It's an
ex-baby
ex.
daddy?
Okay, so this is an ex-wife
Okay.
that's interfering in the, or just constantly.
But do they have kids together or it was just the ex-wife?
Well, they had kids together.
Okay. Okay, so in that case, boundaries definitely have to be laid. And it doesn't need to come from the current wife, it needs to come from the husband. And the husband he's gonna dictate how it's gonna go. Because I guarantee you put somebody in check, they're gonna try to come different ways, but after you continuously put them in check, they're gonna realize, hey, you know what? It ain't working. He ain't budging.
Okay.
Let me just give up.
But what if she was the man in the relationship, in the marriage? She looked like a man. No, I'm just saying. If she looked like a man, girl, I'm saying.
I hear you, but I'm just saying.
If she looked like a man and was the man in the relationship,
What the hell?
So you mean like, so she was a dominant one and she was an alpha?
Yeah.
Okay. And if you have a man that can't stand up for himself, I still don't think it's the current wife position. That man's gonna have to man up, because when the new wife comes in and says something, it creates drama, and it's really the husband who needs to nip it in the bud,
Right.
not the current wife, because the phone call is being placed to him, not to her.
Right.
what?
But I think he would have to be the one to, or even if it was vice versa, that ex would need. That person would need to nip it in the bud.
The person who's being
set
called.
those boundaries and stop it.
But what if that person does and they just still not getting it?
No, you have to be consistent.
You have to be consistent.
You have to be consistent in
But
that.
what if the person is not playing with a full day?
Well, then you block them.
Yeah, that's why I say block them. Cut
You
them
block
off.
them and you get a bigger gun.
Yeah, you gotta cut them off.
Shit. I mean, come on now, you're
I'm
blocking
not
the
fixing
lead.
to entertain negative
Yeah,
energy.
yeah,
Right.
I'm not doing
Baby
that.
daddy, no baby daddy.
If it happens
You
too
block
long,
them,
yeah.
Yeah.
Cut them
But
out.
some people out here, they out here walking around not playing with a full deck or acting like they not until you got a karate chop them in their throat.
Or shoot them in their throat.
Or something. I don't know about that.
Let me hurry up and get this person to get
What you gonna do with them?
Please,
You gotta cut them out.
You got to.
Yeah,
You
you
got to
have to
block
cut
and
them
delete that. Ain't no funny business about that.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
with you
doing
on that one.
Yeah, I'm not
I'm
gonna
sorry. I'm
do that.
not.
And you better stop calling me.
And the minute they cross the line is when you have to nip it in the bud.
Exactly.
You don't let them continuously
Continue
do
to
it.
cross
Yeah.
the line, cross
Yeah.
the line. Now they got your address, know where you stay, where you go to the gym at, and all that shit. Now they creeping through your
And
window.
they'll be like, you gonna go to lunch with them and be like, hey, we gonna meet. No,
They want to
no.
go to Memorial
No.
Park and jog with you.
Let me ask y'all this. Let me pose a question
Go
to
ahead,
this.
'cause I'm going down my rabbit hole.
Before I get to that question, Please like, subscribe, and share the video, the stream. Also, if you have a story you want to share, like the first caller, 832-560-2885, please call in and share. Let me pose this question.
Yeah.
Do y'all feel like the exes remain friends with that person, or either the person remain friend with their exes, so they can always have some type of access to them?
No, I personally don't.
Sometimes it might be.
But I feel like you know this.
And
You at some point you have to know. They're gonna slip and say something. They're gonna be like, oh, slide in the store. You remember when? They're gonna take it there. They're gonna take it to a situation.
And when I say access, it doesn't necessarily have to be sexual. It could be
No,
like,
you can get
Oh,
access
it's
on social
always
media.
sexual with exes.
no.
Yes, it is.
I don't have that problem.
Yeah.
Cause
The
maybe
Negroes just wanna. Yeah, okay, my bad. I just said it didn't come out. My bad. I've been censoring myself, y'all. I've been really working on it. I've really been working on it, y'all.
y'all can
I
teach
have.
us. Can y'all
Sometimes it
That's
is
why I'm not
that
drinking
access
tonight.
because of sex. So Peaches is
Oh,
right.
girl, please, that's all they want to do.
No, but when I say that, it could be like
They ain't coming to change your tire on the side of the road. Okay, my bad. I'm gonna act good.
So so you feel like no ex can be your friend without wanting sex.
I don't feel like
I don't mean
I
neither.
don't feel
Peaches.
Please.
Peaches. So they just want
Peaches,
to
yourself the bomb, girl. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yes,
That's all everybody. I got my name tatted on this motherfucking chest. Oh, my bad. I'm just saying.
Peaches.
I don't believe that. But okay, do y'all think
Well,
that
some men ask the men what they think. Ask the men if
They
you
need to
still
call
friends with
in
your exes,
for
is you
access?
trying to smash?
Okay.
You ain't trying to just be her friend.
Baby.
Number one, she can call on and all that. Child,
But
please.
she might be on to something there.
Girl,
I mean, maybe there is a hidden agenda.
It
Wait
is.
for that moment.
It
It could be a
is.
hidden
And
agenda.
it's
I don't
also an
know.
ego thing to see if he can still hit it while you with somebody else.
I don't know.
I think
Go
Peaches is an alpha.
Yeah,
Are you an alpha in
definitely.
your relationship?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
I don't believe that.
I lady.
I believe she's an alpha.
Y'all, do y'all believe
She's
Peaches
an
is an alpha or a lady?
I'm a lady.
That's how
alpha.
you come in.
I believe she's an alpha.
I am not. Y'all don't believe
It's
that.
nothing wrong with it, Peaches.
I don't want to be the
She's a
alpha.
chameleon.
Baby, I don't
A
mind.
chameleon.
Yeah, I'm very feminine.
Okay.
But we didn't say that
So
you
you
weren't.
weren't. So you
I say alpha like I'm
so
masculine.
you not in touch with your masculinity?
Oh, I mean, no. At work, I am.
Who's more dominant in the bed? You or the man?
Oh, girl, you know I like to. I ain't gonna
That's why we
lie.
say you're alpha.
Okay, sticking to the topic of
There's-
say you be
oh, be
friends
quiet.
with your ex. This done turned into a whole R. Kelly
Baby,
bumping wow. You not.
I was just trying to
Well,
point.
at the end of the day, I think
She
Renee
thinks like a
is
man.
with me.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? She thinks like a man. So of course, that's why she.
That's
That's why
what they want to do.
Please, he trying to do that. He is not trying
we
to be like
need a
your,
man
like
that
your,
to call in
like your
that-
homeboy. He trying to be all that. Where you call him and
But
talk
if you're
to him
friends
about-
with your ex, everybody need to be friends.
Yeah, I agree.
If
Oh,
we're
yeah, I agree.
friends,
You said your
you need to
husband
be
need to
friends
know,
with my
your
husband.
boyfriend. That's
and I need to be friends with your.
and your boy and your husband
It
ain't
needs to
going
be
for.
all
So let me
cohesive.
ask.
There's no
Please.
Speaking of
no
that,
wiggle room
Girl,
to
your
think
husband,
something
you
happens.
think your husband gonna allow you to have your exes as friends? Hell no. Because he a man and he already
But I'm
know.
My
not like
husband
that's
doesn't
okay.
have an issue. If I was friends with my exes, my husband
If.
wouldn't have an
And if
issue.
it was a fifth, we'll all
But
be
because
drunk.
he's friendly with them.
Well, here's the other thing that y'all not thinking about, especially for the people that have been married and they're friends with their exes and they have children.
Mm-hmm.
One of the reasons why I'm friends with my ex is because it creates a very harmonious environment for my children,
Yeah.
regardless
Yes.
of what age they are.
Right.
Because guess what? They're gonna have grandchildren, and they need to understand that that's how families should be,
Mhm.
harmonious.
Okay.
So I agree with you.
And
If
sometimes
I'm friends with my exes, then my current husband should be friends with them as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And sometimes, you guys are so much more better as friends than lovers or spouses that the other spouse that your ex has gotten with can think, oh, it's something going on between y'all, and it's not.
That's why everybody needs to
But
be
I feel
friends.
like that's insecurity. That's
That's
what
what I just said.
It's insecurity.
It's insecurity.
Right.
Because I mean, I could be around one of my exes and he's with his girlfriend, wife, whatever. First of all, that's somebody I had,
Mhm.
not somebody I want.
You don't even want
You
no more.
understand what I'm saying? And I gotta be confident in myself to know, you know what? It don't matter what you do or how you doing it. Had.
Right.
Past
Keyword.
tense, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
But they may still.
And I'm like,
you
I know. You do.
Baby.
already know how it works.
Do they still do that look now?
No, that would be a Peaches move.
Baby,
They
I
be
don't.
standing like that.
No, I don't have the energy for all that.
No, for real, me neither. I'm
just
drama
don't.
free, sucker free, and drama free. That's my motto.
If it's over, it's over.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm done. I'm not. I don't. That's like we're going back to the spinning the block thing.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I don't
That's
want
a
that.
certain kind of spin out for that. Spinning the block, and then can you be friends with your
Yeah.
ex? Okay, you're sort of like a spin out for that.
Yeah.
I mean, hey guys, if we have any fellas out there listening or watching, please call in 832-560-2885. I want to know how you would feel if your wife, your current wife or current girlfriend, was still friends with one or two of her exes, if not all her exes.
What? He ain't having it.
What did he say?
He ain't no
What
man
did he
having
say?
that.
You want to pay attention?
Oh, what was it? Sorry, I was
Why
reading
you-
the comment.
Well,
She
you,
said-
you need to focus here.
My bad.
You need
Right
to
here.
focus here.
I got you.
Okay.
Ain't no
All
man
right.
having
Because
that.
I ain't trying to repeat. You know, parent.
Okay, my bad.
Okay.
She
Get it
said,
together.
call in.
Said it again.
How do you feel if your girlfriend
Oh, wow.
is friends
All right.
or wife is
Current
friends
girlfriend.
with any of her exes?
Yeah,
It ain't happening.
one or two.
One or two. One is already too many.
Well, I guarantee you, a man is gonna think like what Peaches said. And so he's gonna automatically assume the man trying to hit it.
Exactly, because he would.
I don't know, y'all.
There's a pole and two balls. I mean, like, what is there not to
I
know? He
believe
ain't trying to be
it's
your goddamn
possible,
friend.
but not everybody is trying to get back with you. Not trying to
Right.
My ex acting like she's green, like that shirt underneath that shirt.
My ex don't.
I don't believe
My exes don't.
He just waiting for your vulnerability to just fall through, and you get the feeling that wine one night, and baby, it's on and a puppy.
Right.
I am right.
And so that's what I said. We're waiting on that moment to capitalize. But I do feel like you set boundaries.
Yeah,
And-
for sure.
You know,
because if they know they can't
So
try,
we-
they won't.
Yeah, okay.
Go ahead.
Right. What do you say? Mama Boss say you can be cool with exes as long as we can all
Oh,
be
that's
cool.
what you said. I'll be cool.
I agree, Mama Boss.
Everybody needs to be cool.
Everybody needs to be on one accord. But
Yeah.
I have known. I don't know. I'm gonna be messy.
No, bro.
I
not
have.
no names.
She ain't dropping no
You
names.
know I ain't gonna get with that.
Oh, she don't
I have known for all the exes to be cool and cordial, and
still have
they
the
were still
orgies.
creeping and peeping.
That's all I'm
I thought you
saying.
said they had a-
Still have
they all got
still
together.
have
No. I'm saying they all been in each other's face, but the two exes be creeping and peeping.
It was messing around.
Yeah. So I mean, you gotta be careful.
I mean, I agree. I mean,
You just gotta be
I
careful
agree.
with that.
I mean, first of all, I said it earlier, though, right? We
Yeah.
ain't fixing to. If we in an environment, we need to be in a family like situation, like I don't know,
His
the Easter
birthday.
event, and there's
Something.
there's 75 people there, not just 4 people
A
there.
funeral.
You know what I mean?
Something.
But to say we just hanging out and we going to dinner together now, no, we didn't.
I think when I think when
Right.
you're able to co-parent, especially when kids are involved, and everyone is on one accord, and you all are able to co-parent in a healthy way, I think that is so amazing and so awesome on all
Right.
levels.
Right.
Because we all grown. Yeah, blended families. We all grown at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And my thing with that is, if you married, I'm married, my ex married, I'm married, and then we all cordial on one accord.
Right.
But my ex still winking his eye,
Oh,
licking his
no.
tongue and stuff, and y'all have a problem with that. You know
And
what
I'm gonna
saying?
tell them about that.
Yeah, for sure.
No.
But I'm saying,
Yeah, well, let's take marriage out of it. Your ex-boyfriend,
Okay.
ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
can you be friends like that?
Mhm.
Because we just talking about just
Yeah.
oh, you talking
But
about
either if
boyfriend
you
and
married, if
girlfriend.
it's just an ex-boyfriend, whatever it is.
Well, it does have different standards, right?
It
Because
does.
if you're married, if
It
you're a
does.
husband,
Exactly.
and you were y'all had children together.
Mhm.
But
That's
you
not
could have an
totally different.
ex-boyfriend that you have.
No,
children
but
No, I'm just
no,
she
she
just
said
said-
just remove the
Just
husband
say
and
that,
children.
remove the husband and children.
Okay,
family.
remove the husband and children.
Just
Okay.
ex-boyfriend and
I'm gonna say
ex-girlfriend.
yes.
And we've been in a long-term relationship and it didn't work out.
Mhm.
And now I've moved on and you've moved on. We still friends?
I'm gonna say yes, but
Okay.
I'm going to say yes with the
Alicia
statement.
Williams say not having it, that's a setup for yourself. Meaning you know that man still want it. My point exactly.
Well, I was going to make the comment that I think you can be friends, but to their statement, if it was only an ex-boyfriend, there was no like husband and children, then yes, I'm in agreement. They're creeping in, trying to slide in, get them a little something. So yes. But I would be inclined to say when it comes to the husband and the children, no,
It's a difference.
Yeah.
It's a different.
Well, if it was an ex-boyfriend, we're not being friends with me anyway, because I'm done with you. We can be friendly, but we're not being friends.
Well, maybe I have my terminology wrong. I'm gonna say my ex is cordial.
Yeah.
But you're not my friend.
Oh wow.
No,
Well, I'm friends with my friends.
I'm not.
Yeah.
You
I
say-
just put them in the bird cage now. I just
So do you ever let him slide
I'm
back
about
there?
to say if you married and he winking, you got the wrong man. You absolutely right, Mama Boss. You absolutely
Gotta be
right.
looking over your shoulder like what?
If it's your boyfriend and he winking, that's the wrong man.
Oh, absolutely.
Either way.
Oh,
Or if
my
it's
God.
if it's the woman and she winking, that's the wrong woman.
Well, my daddy always say you give a man enough rope, he gonna hang himself. So
yeah.
I ain't be sitting there watching the rope and see how long it goes. Just do it, baby. You do it. Don't waste my time and energy. Get it over with.
Hey, you on the line with the DDP? What's going on, caller?
Yo, what up? It's the OG of the Double G, your boy Big Dog Joker from H-Town.
Okay.
What's up, big dog?
Big
Joker?
What's up? What's up? What's up? I saw the topic of discussion. It was asking, can you be friends
What's your ex?
with your ex? I'm gonna let you know that that's hell. If you're not in a relationship, maybe y'all can maintain as friends because you don't really have nothing to lose if you decide to mess it up or if you decide to start messing with the other person. But if y'all are if you're in a relationship, no way. I can't see it because it's too much history there.
Yeah.
It's just way too much. And even on both ends, if my wife was telling me, hey, me and my ex are just friends, I'm sorry, baby. I grew up in the era of love and basketball and brown sugar, and that didn't end well for the good guy. It always, they go back to the friends. So,
That is
But
true.
is that safe to say like you're just kind of putting everybody in a generalized bucket, right? You're saying it can never be done? Is that what
I'm not. This is, and I can honestly say this. Yes, that is a generalized thought, but it's only happened because of the mass of the results. There are those slim few mature people who can actually be friends, and that mainly comes with a lot of couples, I guess, who have to co-parent because there's a child involved, and they're trying to be just good for the child. They were not good for each other, and they old enough to realize that. But that is so far and few in between. We hear more stories in our culture of, oh, I can't stand my baby mama, I can't stand my baby daddy.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That's my baby.
And knowing that, it's like, no, I can't trust you with your ex because, no, if you hate them that much, you love them that much.
That's right. That's
Ooh,
right.
that was good.
That is the absolute truth.
Good.
In Hispanic culture, the exes, the ex baby daddies, everybody be
Everybody, what?
everybody be there.
Everybody do
Yeah, yeah. In our culture, and that is strictly built. This talking from our culture. This is not. I can't judge the other ones. I don't know. They got a lot of funny stuff going on over there. But in our culture, with the way that we're wired, I don't think. I know for a fact, no matter how good of a guy I am, I don't see any reason why my wife would trust me with a long-term ex.
And you probably ain't trying to meet none of her ex friends, huh? None of them.
Now, what
Yeah,
about baby mama though? What is a baby mama? Why do you think she would feel then?
Because with the whole with there being a child involved, that's a whole nother emotional connection. And if you all come together, let's just say, okay, we're not together, but when we're come together, we weren't good for each other without this child, but with this child, we're successfully co-parenting, and then from that, there's going to be an emotional connection between.
Hold on 1 second. Let me put this other call on hold. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Hey, hold on. Never mind.
Oh, But yeah, when dealing with a ex like that, when it's a child, if you all are successfully co-parenting, there will come down to an event to where you all will be in the same room.
Exactly.
And if you start developing that happiness once again with that child, there's going to be a moment of weakness. It happens. We're human, and we did love this other person.
I don't know about that moment of weakness.
Yeah, I don't know about that either.
Hold on, Joker.
Not for me, anyway.
Let's catch this other line. Hold on one
It's
second.
done.
Mhm.
Hey, you on the line with the DDP? What's going on, caller? Could you hold for 1 second?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, babe. Hold on. Hey, Joker, we back. So,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
just to sum it up, it's a no for you because we got this other call on the.
It's a no.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, there ain't gonna be there's no reason for us to be meddling in the past. Right?
We got a mail on us, so do ask him. So if you can just hold for 1 minute, ask him the question that Pete just asked, which is if you're friends with a male ex, is he only waiting?
To smash. Yeah.
That's
From a
what he's
man's
saying.
point of view. Yeah, that's what he's saying. Yeah.
Slide back in, slip over.
Yeah. She's saying it, yeah.
So
Most
that-
men
so-
come
so-
to smash.
Okay.
Ain't no damn
Yeah,
damn.
me being a male, I'm gonna let you know now. I'm not letting go of my treasure. Even if after we broke up, if I'm still in her life as a male, it's structured in my DNA. I'm gonna go after what I believe was mine.
Exactly. Thank you.
All right, on that
Okay.
on that note, thank you, Smoker Joker.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Good.
Yeah, that was. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Have a great night.
Y'all too. Y'all have a blessed.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for holding on. What's going on, caller?
Yes, ma'am. I was calling to answer that question about can you be friends with your ex or your significant ex and your ex baby daddy.
All them.
What's your take on it?
Well, first of all, this is lyric from the morning table talk with Real Talk.
Thank you. A lot of people don't like to say their names, lyrics, but I'm glad you said
I say mine because I can care less what people think about me.
I love it.
So what do you
So this, and look, and they know I talk a whole lot of smack because I don't care.
that part? I love it. I love a sister who can talk.
And you know what? My thing is with my exes and my baby daddies, and I said daddies, yeah, more than one.
Yeah,
I'm friends with all of them.
See?
but lyric,
I'm
hold on
friends
real
with all
quick,
of them.
lyric. What about that lady who wished all her baby daddies in a text Happy Father's Day?
Mhm.
She had 5 different baby daddies.
You know what I used to have to let me tell you what I used to let me tell you what I told one of my oldest son, me and his father, that was my best friend. I lost him a few years back. But when I would call and talk to him, his girlfriend would get so mad. You know what I had to tell her?
What?
I said, honey, you are temporary. Temporary. I'm forever. I got his child. I'm gonna be forever.
I bet she's a big man.
Oh, that's what she gets
screaming at the
Yeah. Oh yeah. They probably
Yeah, 'cause- and you know what? Even guys that I date, because I'm dating a guy now. I'm 59. My boyfriend is 39. He's 20 years younger than me.
Okay.
And he has small children, and you know what? I got mad respect for his baby mamas. But guess what? They're not gonna disrespect me though.
Of course.
And he look, him and her are good. They have a good relationship. I'm not gonna mess that up.
Of
But
course.
the first time you cross the line, then you got to deal with me.
Right.
Ooh, yes.
Right.
Uh-oh.
And so you
You
set
know,
the boundaries, right?
Yeah.
You dictate.
Absolutely.
Yeah. She said
He made a mistake one day saying, you know, me and my son's mom, we take him we do this, and I said, we do what? We don't do that no more. You got a woman,
Yeah.
so we don't do that no more.
Yeah.
Anything you want to do with your son, you gotta do with your son. You got to find somebody else to go with her.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Hold on 1 second, Lyric. We got another caller coming in. I'm gonna put them on hold. Hold on.
See,
Okay.
she's setting boundaries.
Hey, caller, you on the line with the DDP? Could you hold for 1 second?
Yes, I will.
All right, thank you. Hey, Lyric, you there?
I wish I could have came up in there and sat with y'all today.
Yes, for
I
real.
think, look, next time y'all go on there, I'm coming in and sit with y'all because look, I'll be watching y'all. Y'all be having way too much fun without me.
We do, girl. We do. You invited, honey. You invited. Yes, for real. You invited.
And look, that wine, that taste of love, that wine is fire.
Yes.
I tell them when I'm on the air all the time. I say, go get you some. I'm telling you, it's the truth.
Right? That's good.
Look,
Yes.
I always tell people there's a disclaimer. Don't be mad or tell anybody anything if you wake up the next morning you done went through your whole Rolodex.
Okay.
Yeah, that part.
Baby.
Yes, that part. Oh my goodness. What's the okay? So
Look, they better have, before you start drinking, you better have the right one in front of you.
ooh, that yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. So Lyric, just to sum it up, because we got another caller on hold. What do you what would you have the callers take away from your statement tonight?
My thing is, nothing comes out of being mad at somebody. It takes too much energy for that. I think children have a better upbringing and a better life when their parents can get together, whether they're together or get along, whether they're together or not. So you need to be able to get along.
Okay, so just get along.
Yeah.
I agree.
Friendly.
I agree.
Friendly. Okay,
Yeah.
friendly.
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
And
Lyric.
thank you, ladies.
Thank
Thank
you
you for calling.
Appreciate it. Have a good night. And don't
Bye-bye.
forget to call us when you want to come sit in, girl.
Absolutely.
All right.
Baby, friendly.
All right.
I like
Hey,
that.
hey, thanks. Hey, thanks for holding, caller.
Still there.
You still there, caller?
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good, my beautiful ladies. How are y'all tonight?
We good.
Good.
Thanks for asking. What's going on with you, girl?
This your girl, Mama Boss from Real Talk with Mama Boss and D. Rita. Just calling in to chat with y'all for a bit on this hot topic. Oh, okay. Listen to me. Let me tell you something. I think that you definitely can be friends with your ex as long as there's a lot of levels of maturity and security. Okay?
Yes.
Maturity and security. I live this right now. My husband is from Mississippi, and trust me, he got 100 homegirls, college girlfriends, all this and that, and they feel like they need to have some touch with him, right? And not to say that I don't have some guy friends that there were really good guy friends to me that I really enjoyed, and they were good company to me and good friends to me. But I think that it boils down to boundaries. As long as you are mature enough to put boundaries in place where this woman understands I'm his woman and don't cross those boundaries and respect her like you respect me. And on the flip side, as long as the woman can say to this man, look, this is my husband and this is where I am. Don't cross those boundaries and don't disrespect him. If you respect me, you respect him. And I think that is very possible. I think where the problem comes in when you don't have the maturity and the respect on the back end of that. Can't be no back end calls, okay? It's got to be 100% up front. It can't not be nothing on the back end. And as far as baby mamas and all that, that needs to be up front off the top. Off the top, this is my wife, this is my new girlfriend, and this is where I stand. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say that let's wrap this all up and say maturity and security and boundaries.
Love it. I love it.
Make great situations with exes on any levels, lady. This is a great topic, and hey, I support y'all. Y'all keep it moving.
Appreciate you, girl.
Already. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
I told y'all.
Maturity and security.
I like that.
But when you don't have it, that's when you get the constant person. That person is constantly trying the other person.
And I'm a constant bring the pressure.
Yeah.
And then that ex that they called and they didn't set the boundaries.
Yeah.
Right, and that's why I said you have to. You have to. If you even give that person so much of a wiggle room and feel like, oh, I got an opportunity, they're gonna take it.
I have a guy friend. He's a really good guy. He says he's friends with all of his exes because he doesn't leave off on any bad vibes.
Okay.
And some of his exes he has kids with, and some of them he doesn't. But he's just said that he's cool with. But what he said, he told me what he does though. Any woman he's with, even though he's friends with his exes, he say he sets that tone like, hey, this is my lady.
That's the boundary.
Yeah, that's the
This
boundary.
is my lady, and what you're not gonna do is think you have access to me like that.
See,
Right.
you set the boundaries in
Now,
the
he
beginning.
did, but he
And
said
he said in the tone.
he said whatever lady he's with, I guess she has to understand that those are his friends. And strictly friends.
But if he's setting those boundaries in the beginning,
That's what he doing. It just drives her even want to screw him even more. Because women want what you got. Now what?
The woman that he's already with.
No, the one that's trying to be his friend.
the ex.
Oh,
Because if he letting you know straight up, look, this why you still sticking around? Why you still sticking around?
But your friends.
He don't want to be your damn friend.
Chosen say, there it is. There it is, Chosen.
Hey, Chosen.
What's
Wait,
going on? Long
wait,
time no
I'm
talk.
gonna jump back on
What
what
is
Peaches
it?
was talking about. Hold on.
Yeah, let's go with it.
Let's go with what
Because
Peaches
women
said.
do the same thing men do.
But that's why. But
He
that's
up
why I
there
keep
talking
coming back
about,
saying, is it a
oh,
generalized
no.
statement that you're saying it is
Look,
always
you
like
can't
that?
trust that all the time because someone gonna game try.
Somebody
That's
might
all it is.
try it, but everybody won't.
But when they do,
But
you
here's
have
my
to put
thing.
them in check.
But just listen to this.
Yeah.
Alicia, you funny. Call him.
If he's sitting up here setting the boundaries, letting you know as his friend that this is my woman and you're gonna respect her, blah blah blah. Then why are you still trying to be his friend? Clearly, he got another woman. And
Well,
he don't
no, I
know
mean,
what
they're
to do.
just friends.
But they're just friends.
And you be
Yeah. I mean, if you talking about he's setting all these boundaries and all that, then y'all don't need to be friends no goddamn way.
Well, first
you
of all,
have
what
to
you
set
being friends
boundaries.
for?
You have to set
but hold
boundaries.
on, Peaches.
Boundaries for what? He got a woman. He telling you he got a woman.
He does, but you have to set the boundaries.
Girl, bye. She trying to screw
No,
too.
but hold on, Peaches.
Okay, come on.
Listen,
Come on.
listen,
Devil's advocate.
listen where I'm
Here we
coming
go.
from.
Let's go with it.
I'm saying if they were friends before and then he got with a woman
Right.
and he decided to say, hey, you know what, my girl don't like it when you call me all the time. I'm gonna need you to stop calling me on a regular. If they're friends, she should respect that on a friendship level.
Right.
Now, if she's coming after him and she's steady calling, yeah, of
What
course she's
kind
gonna
of friends are they, Mimi, on this level?
I'm just saying, like, if
What kind of friends? Why, if we friends, why do I even need to tell you you quit calling me like that because I got a gal at home? Why are we even having that conversation?
Because they have
Because
their
we're friends, right?
Wait, but
they're
we're
having that
single, we can do
conversation.
Let's wait until this house.
Shout out to the 4-5 that was on my city in the building.
Hey, caller, you on the line? What's on your mind? Let's go with it, because they're gonna agree with Peaches. They know Peaches know what the hell she talking about. What
Hey,
happened?
Colin. You there, Colin?
She trying to
Peaches
screw
are ran
too.
along.
Y'all come back. Just
Peaches,
Peaches on tonight.
they're setting the boundaries because they
I told you about
were
this shit.
friends.
Hello.
And what's up?
What's going on, Colin? We star 69. You back? What's going on, Colin?
Hey, what's good? What's good? Yo, this your boy Chosen, C-H-O-Z-1 to the end.
Chosen.
What's going on,
While I got y'all for this laugh. Man, it's good, man. How y'all been doing?
Good.
How you been?
Man, I'm chilling over here working. I just want to weigh in for a second on what y'all talking about. This go for men and women, okay? You can be friends with your ex. However, like you said earlier, maturity and security.
Okay.
But the big thing about it is, whoever it is that you with, when they want you, they're gonna move heaven and earth to make sure you're secure.
See?
So like if you know,
Yeah, for sure. Poetic justice.
Dog, I'm telling you though, for real, dog, if it's the person that you want, a lot of people be with the person that they, you know how they say love who you with. If you can't be with one you love who you with. A lot of people be with the one that they with.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you're not enough and you're not hitting those and you're not really the person that you want, that's when you can't really. That's when you got to really look at the fact that why they still got their exes as friends. So I'm gonna tell you like this: I'm cool with all my exes except one, but I'm cool with them. But I guarantee you, whenever the new one comes around, I get grilled because I make it known that it's, hey, yo, this is who it is that I'm with. You know, I would either get grilled about it and be like, you know, if they have bad intentions, if they really trying to stick around and keep me close, they're gonna be mad. And then it's you know, it's on me. It's my responsibility to be like, hey, if you can't agree with this, you already know how it is whenever we was together or whatever, how it is or how I act or whatever. So you can't expect for me to give them less than what I gave you, chances. So I'm gonna give them more because a lot of people like to say too, talking about, yo, you exes for a reason. Sometimes when you were exes, so y'all broke up and it don't necessarily be for no bad reason. Maybe it was areas that y'all needed to grow in. And areas that y'all needed to mature in, and y'all can be, you know what I'm saying, that y'all can maybe come back if it wasn't on some stuff like that. But when it's like that, the person that you're supposed to know who it is that
that that you have in your circumference.
Mm-hmm.
So if you already know that if there's somebody that can be a little toxic, that they still want you, then you need to make them adjustments. You know what I'm saying? You need to move that furniture around because you be knowing. The most dangerous thing is whenever that person is not, if they ain't who you really want, it's gonna show.
See, he didn't.
So
Always dropping nuggets.
well, let me ask him the question too. Would you allow your woman or whatever to be friends with the ex? Would you allow that?
Okay, first and foremost,
Yes or yes?
I can't tell a grown. I can't tell a grown person what to do because I can only expect for a person to be who they are. What happens in the darkness is always gonna come to the light. Now, like I said, if I'm who she really wants, she's gonna move heaven and earth to make sure that I'm secure.
Well, you
So
know.
it's like, so I ain't gotta tell you, because if I sit up here, come on now, the way things are nowadays, you sit up here and tell your homegirl, like probably seen all the reels and everything whenever they sit up there and say that a man, I don't want you to be friends with him because I don't like, oh, you ain't got nothing to worry about, and it's this, don't be insecure. So I don't even fool with it. It's like, oh, who that? You tell me who it is, and I'm like, oh, okay, all right. And I shouldn't have to worry about that, right? And then, but if I ever have to worry about it, then it's like you already know about it. Whatever I move accordingly.
So he's okay with his wife or his girlfriend having an ex as a friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number one, because they was there before me. Now they know what that person is to them. So if you wind up shaking up everything and doing some deceptive stuff, when it comes to the forefront, I'm going to remember what you said. You told me that I didn't have to worry about that. But if I wind up having to see that this is the nucleus of the problems that we're having, then I'm going to move accordingly.
Yep. I can feel that. Show and prove.
I like it.
Actions speak louder than words, dog.
Absolutely.
You're welcome, y'all. Y'all have a good night, man.
Thank you.
Already, you're welcome. All right.
All right. So,
Yep.
Don said the event that happened and my man's female friend don't understand boundaries. I tell him to tap me in like the
Eric.
wrestling, and I would help girl really understand.
I'm just saying.
I don't have time. I don't have
I don't
time
have
for all
time
that.
for all that.
Yeah. But I understand where she's
But
coming from.
I
though.
hear where she's coming
I
from.
can understand
But
where
I
she's
just
coming
don't
from.
have time for
Check
all
it
that.
off the muscle.
So
Yeah.
my thing is it your place or is it his place?
It's
Because
his
that's
place.
what it is.
It's
Whoever
his
it
place.
is.
Yeah,
It's
whoever.
whatever, yeah.
If it's the woman or the man, it's their
Alicia
place.
say, but to avoid all that, don't do it.
Yeah.
True, Alicia. True.
But you can't tell people not to be friends with their ex, just like
Well,
Chosen just said. She's saying to avoid all of that, don't even be friends with them. But you can't. You in some instances you can definitely be friends with your ex, and then there are some that you cannot.
To be honest, like me and my exes, we are really good friends. I don't even look at them like that.
Yeah, but they look at you like that.
I don't even look at. I look at like been there, done that.
Yeah, but they look at you
Right?
like
It's like it's over.
So
Yeah.
so where y'all always been friends? Like,
Oh, like
and so did your husband knew about? See, and that's the part that I'm trying.
Everybody
That part right
knows.
there.
when we going down the road and my phone ring and it might be one of them like, hey, what's going on, girl? Let's call and check on, and I'll be like, I'm good. How the fam? We good.
Mm-hmm.
How I asked him how his wife and kids doing. Everybody good, and we leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? I think the thing with my exes is, Don say that sounds all good. That sounds good, but a true friend will stay in a friend's place and respect. Absolutely, Don. Absolutely.
Yes.
But and that's back to my point is, we ride down the road on a family trip, and we ride down the road on a family trip. Like I said, one of them called me, and I'm like, how the family doing, yada yada, whoop whoop. Asking how his family is doing. And my husband was driving, and he just kept on driving. I said, "All right, boy, good talking to you." I said, "You stay up now." That's how.
And that's my thing. And I respect you 110%. You know why? Because it's the people who hide those conversations.
Right.
That
Oh
part.
no, I wasn't, because it wasn't nothing to hide.
But some people hiding things, and that's what the trouble
And
comes
see, that's
in.
how my husband knew that. He just kept. And one thing about my husband, though, he was just such a big, secure guy. Like he was secure within his manhood. He was just a dig. P.O.P.P.A.
He had to fight every night. He didn't have to fight every night to prove his love.
But,
And that came to security. He was security.
He was, Renee.
What
He
y'all
was.
had.
And I think that's what made me more drawn into
Yeah.
him, because the fact he was so secure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was, cause that's one thing I don't like about insecure.
Okay.
Yeah,
back-
and
go
you
back to
show
that
right.
previous
If it
message,
don't
Malcolm.
involve the child, you don't have nothing in common. So don't. Because all you want to do
Don't
is
say that
smash
all
and
sound.
No,
Oh,
no,
no, the next one.
Alicia's previous.
Alicia.
I just
Leave it all in the
No,
past.
not the one after that.
I'm saying pass in the past. You feel me?
Why would you be?
Why would you want to be friends with the ex?
Some people do.
Well, here's my thing.
I've had good dudes.
Yeah, but here's my thing. I feel like when you're in a relationship, it's always it's two individuals,
Mhm.
and you should be mature enough to say, you know what, man, I fucked up, and he should be mature enough to say the same thing. So when you can come to that mutual understanding, you understand that, hey, you know what, it didn't work out, so we cool. I ain't no love lost because I know what I did, you know what you did, so it is what it is. It didn't work out. It's time to move on. So we're at a point now where there's no animosity,
right.
there's no emotions, because we understood each other and said, hey, we cool.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why I can be friends with my ex.
Yeah. And one case in point, even after my husband transitioned on, my exes called me. Nobody was trying to get in my panties. They just like, man, I hate that, man. Good dude, man. Good dude.
Yeah.
Dang, man, I hate that.
Yeah.
It's like they was more sympathetic.
Yeah.
You know, because they like, good dude. Yeah, I know he was a good dude, so you how long you stayed with me.
Yeah.
You don't stay around too long, baby.
We was 10 toes down.
Because of the length of time.
Oh my God.
And now that he's out the way.
Shut up! Bitches, they not still
But
not
they didn't go there.
They still not,
They didn't go there. They just
tell
Go
you.
back to her. Go back to her.
Comment. Yes, baby. They say the dead will soon be together.
Bitches,
Okay,
shut
so
up.
John says even if they do have children together, you don't need to discuss your 15-year-old at 1 a.m.
Well, that's true. Well, 1 a.m. should be off limits anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Unless it's an emergency.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, you should be calling girl bugs.
Hey.
Somebody better be heard at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Shanice, say
Yeah.
good evening, ladies and everyone. Hey, Stella. How you doing, girl?
See that, and then that's where boundaries come in too.
Yeah.
Even when you have kids, and unless
What's
it's
up,
an
JJ?
emergency, don't call Bill.
Yeah.
Don't call.
Yeah, I'm
Bill.
gonna let you know. Hey, you
that
hey,
time of night.
if you
unless
can't
it's an
respect that, then
emergency.
just don't call me at all.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Call me in decent hours.
Now see, then I'm like the lady said, I'm pass me the bun.
So
I'm gonna be
true.
the bun every then.
So true,
That's
dog.
that crazy.
Baby mamas can be messy too.
Of course.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
wouldn't be
But
baby
I feel like
mamas if they
people,
wasn't.
but I feel like people can only be messy if you let them be messy.
If you allow it.
Because if you're secure in your relationship, that's what I try to tell people. If you just don't lie, because imagine a situation where you're like, oh, I'm not friends with her. Then all of a sudden, random phone call like Nita driving down the street.
Yeah.
Get that phone call.
Yeah.
How you gonna explain that? Because you didn't lie. You didn't hit it.
Like, okay,
Don't hide it.
Yeah.
Don't hide it. But at the
It
same
should be
token,
open.
but when the same token, when that person's open, accept it, appreciate it,
That's right.
because they could have lied.
Yeah.
And now you find yourself in a whole love triangle. Now she's stalking down your house and
Yeah.
looking
And
for
being,
your
as far as
shit,
being
all
messy, you
kinds
should
of
know your
crazy
mate.
shit.
You should know your mate.
Yep.
I would never want somebody to come and be like, "Oh, you know what, your woman." I want my man to be like, "You know what? I know my woman loves
Right.
you. know,
You
she
can't
ain't gonna
tell
do
me
it
that
yet."
about
But,
it.
but for me, any relationship I get into, man, if I tell you, and this may come off as a little conceited, but it's not. This just me being secure with Nita. If I tell you I'm so secure within myself, like the man would, I would have him wondering if I truly care. I care. Don't get me wrong. I care.
I get it.
But I'm so secure within Nita, I just feel like can't no chick out there match me or
Yeah.
mess with me.
Right.
That
I
part.
agree.
That's just not
Now, there's levels of respect, though.
Yeah, that is.
No, it is. Don't get
But
me
what
wrong.
she's saying is she's so secure in who she is.
Oh no, I agree.
It's not like
I know that with your baby mama.
No, I agree. I agree.
And
With
this
it
is just
wholeheartedly.
me being a woman coming off as
Like, if you want this, you go
Hey,
ahead.
Dr. B.
Hey,
Dr.
Dr.
B.
Say, hey, y'all
Hey.
looking good.
If that's what you want, go ahead.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. It won't be no love. Like, I'm not gonna let you play in my face and disrespect me.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But if I tell you my level of security as a woman is so high out the roof, like you would wonder if I care. But I do care.
Yeah.
But I'm just so secure within myself.
Yeah.
And don't try to pull one on me and be like, I'm gonna see if she care. I'm gonna try to talk to her.
Oh no, we ain't doing
Oh, we
that.
gonna have a
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
You see, then that's when you're gonna get a rope and hang yourself.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
just
That
come
part.
on now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm in agreement. Hey,
Yeah.
do you, boo? Don't waste my
That
time.
part.
Yeah.
You want to go out there and
That's
jump
what
on the
you want,
ledge?
go ahead.
Go ahead.
That
Yeah.
part.
But when I roll out, don't say nothing.
Cause it ain't
Don't say nothing.
Now see, here's the thing. I go back to that two wrongs don't make a right.
It
Girl, stop
It
playing.
don't, but
You know
sometimes
you done slid up in the club with a girl. You know your ex-boyfriend's gonna be there.
it's
Look at the nigga like,
it don't, but sometimes
yeah.
you just gotta show
Mm.
I just feel like if I gotta cheat him, I don't need him.
Well, we ain't talking about cheating. We talking about after he done jumped off the ledge. You go.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. And if I gotta beat him, I don't need him.
Exactly. Girl. Depending on what the situation is.
Treat him how you need him. No.
And I was thinking a little more along the lines when I make the statement when Peaches, like being an alpha. That's all.
Amen.
Oh, Peach, that's bad. Hey, Peach, you need to
But
stop.
all in all,
Get out, Peaches. Your Peaches so betrayed.
I don't need nothing. I got an early flight to catch in the morning,
Oh,
child.
Peaches gonna be out
all
here.
in all, you can be friends with an ex.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's your takeaway.
You
And,
can.
and I'm in total agreement with
You
Renee.
can.
Renee, hold on now. Can you be friends or can you be friendly?
No, I said you. I ain't said me. I don't want to be friends with my ex.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
that's why we're
yeah,
we're friendly.
You eat the Peaches. You want to be friends with yours?
Oh, absolutely.
She does.
I gotta antagonize the new girlfriend that's insecure, of course. Oh, why
She
not?
does. I don't have to. I don't want to be
Peaches a
friends with
mess.
I don't want them no more because
Oh,
you
I'm
think I
friends with
want
my
them.
exes, so I'm
Yeah.
team.
And I'm
friends.
I'm team friends with the ex. You know, I'm friends with my ex too. My exes.
I'm
So.
friends with my exes.
And they
all of
married,
them.
got kids.
Yeah.
And
So moral to the story is Whitney. What's the moral to the story? Yeah, what respect,
Boundaries and maturity.
And maturity.
That's security.
That's
Maturity and security.
That's what it is.
So if you know you can't handle it, boo. Don't
do
take it
it.
out.
Remember, he tell you I'm
Please
friends
don't.
with my exes. And you know you
Yeah.
insecure and you ain't gonna be able to handle it.
You ain't
Run
gonna
for
be
the
able to handle
hills.
it. You know.
It ain't for you. It ain't gonna turn out too well.
Alicia say, I feel that, but still, at the end of the day, man,
That is a man.
Alicia, that is true.
But Alicia, but at the end of the day, a man is only gonna do what a woman allows him to do.
That's right.
Yeah, boys getting
That's
good.
right.
Ladies, they chiming in, baby. Don say, my ex taught me a valuable lesson. Contact saved as SL, special friend.
Oh, wow.
With emojis.
Trusted.
Girl, I never had that.
Not the acronyms.
Yes, I had that
But
one.
see, he's one of the
Initials.
ones that can't have.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
can understand that.
Yeah.
After you've been in a situation, you've been burnt, you're reluctant to.
Of course,
Trust,
of
yeah.
course.
Yeah.
And everybody's gonna have to assess, the
Just
situation.
don't take,
just
just,
based
no,
on
just don't take that into,
their ex.
your current relationship because
Yeah.
your ex ain't your new,
Yeah.
and so you just be cautious. That's all that I say.
Absolutely. Okay, all right then. So everybody had their takeaway, and can you be friends with your exes? I think it's safe to say 3 to 1 up here says yes, and 1 up here says friendly.
I think we converted, Renee.
So,
No, I'm not converted.
You ain't converted.
No,
she
you gonna
converted.
convert.
We can't be friends. We can be
Yeah.
friendly.
friends.
But they can get that flat tire fixed.
Yeah, if I see them with a flat, hey, you need, hey.
So they're associates.
No, they're not even associates.
Okay.
Okay, family and friends,
All right.
that concludes our session for this season.
That's right.
And we know you really enjoyed watching the DDP because we enjoyed giving it to you and talking to y'all. So, without further ado, if you liked what you saw tonight, if you like what you see every Thursday night, please feel free to like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget. And we will see you guys next Thursday, if God say the same.
Amen.
At 8 p.m. with another hot topic with the DDP. And we out this camp. Can you say free?
Oh, Lord, she right. Real quick, just a shout out to our sponsor. Dr. Love is not here tonight, so You guys be sure to check out some of those Total Wines to get a Taste of Love wine.
For sure.
Moscato and a red blend. Red blend is not quite in all the liquor stores yet as far as Total Wines, so you can order on her website, tasteoflove.love.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great evening. It's been real, peoples.
Yes.
Salute.
A little piece of it.